He'll bring it out. It's Malik. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Nebraska's offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll try the run. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
And the Huskers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have... Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense. Second down. Using his feet. He's got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. to the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
To the air, it's Grimes. Pressure coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you...
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. If you get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Caught in the backfield. It's Peppers. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up.
41, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Sends it back in motion. A run for the quarterback. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on 3rd down, able to force that incompletion on an absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this quarterback. He has tremendous arm talent. He threw that thing more than 60 yards in the air. but the defenders on the back end stayed in position, made sure there wasn't a catch. That was a fantastic play defensively.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Quick completion to the right. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw again. Skips away from pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is
looking for the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Give to the running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They're working that left side. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, and how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking to pass. Lets it fly. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He is finally out. That end zone on that return.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And that ball is live in the backfield. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to put it in play. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Creates a little room.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Floating away. He's going to take off. Gets the first himself. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Buying some time as he moves left. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to run it. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Going right to work up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. Makes the catch. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll keep it away from the return man. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Grimes. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Made a defender miss. Finally brought not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peppers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter and is nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he's going to get it up to about the 29 before he's brought down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. What a cut. Now he's loose. That's a perfect example. For a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves it with the back. Across the 35. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Hard running there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
And the Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Grimes. Rushes on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Just making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks the way Trap.
They can sniff out the quarterback and kind of feel it, have those instincts. You could tell he saw it, went and got it, just like your boy Trev Alvarez, Reese.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. He's going to go down and he's zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On target over the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Snags it quickly on the left. They make the stop. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unleashes one. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. Picked off to stop the threat. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback. Getting that big play.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. It's complete to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. The RPO, it's complete.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
The Huskers are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Spins away from the defense. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Power football with the run. He's brought down just running. In the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a... See how this coach tries to explain this.
First and 10.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Give to the single back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab down the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
I know he thinks he can house. Sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the things I love about bootlegs as a former quarterback is it's sort of a run-pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Grimes. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Complete to the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to go up top on first down. Now improvising. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle. It's McCaffrey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't...
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. There he goes to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. It's a draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, you got to wonder if the pressure got to the kicker. Fourth quarter, down by 3, just did not get all of it. That's one you'd like to have back.
Gets the back moving. Looks as if he's going to run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out, you might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession and give yourself a chance to win.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quick release on the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Keeps it on the bootleg. Now adjusting. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the pressure will... Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. And he's just going to spike it. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we struck.